Hello students, so I'm back with my new video on work, energy and power for class 9. So in this video we'll be discussing about the concept of work done from the perspective of physics. Now normally suppose you are standing with a luggage and after a little while you will feel tired. So you say that you have done work. But actually, according to physics, we are not doing any kind of work because according to physics, we say that work is being done when we apply a force on a body. Suppose there is a body and on this body we are applying some kind of force and this force is able to displace this body over a certain distance. So only then according to physics we say that work has been done. That is when we are applying a force and that force is able to displace a body. So therefore work according to physics is said to be done when upon applying a force on any object the force is able to displace the body over a certain distance. So even if we use energy and there is no displacement, then technically no work is done. Okay, you might end up feeling tired, but still you are not doing any work. Suppose you are pushing a wall and the wall is not moving, so zero displacements. That means you are not doing any kind of work. So therefore, from the definition, work done is product of force and displacement, force into displacement. So the variables work done is represented by W. So W is equal to F into S. Now this arrowhead that I have given above, this arrowhead indicates that both force as well as displacement are vector quantities. Now you will be learning in higher classes that when two vector quantities are multiplied, there are different types of multiplication. You will be getting that in vector mathematics. So when we multiply any two vector quantities, then what happens? The result is a scalar quantity. So therefore work is a scalar quantity. So what will be the SI unit of work? Work is force into displacement. So force SI unit is Newton. Displacement's SI unit is meter. So Newton meter, which is also known as joule. CGS unit, the lower form of the unit, force is dyne and displacement is centimeter. So dyne centimeter, which is called erg. Now there is a relationship between joule and erg, which we'll be discussing when we will discuss about energy, because energy also has a similar or not similar, the same unit. So the SI unit of energy is also joule and the CGS unit is erg. Then we'll see the definition of joule and how joule is related with erg. Now we'll be discussing about the different types of work done. So when we talk about different types of work done, now you see, let us try to take this example. Suppose there's a toy car or a toy cart and a child is pulling it with a string. So when the child is pulling it with a string, so that means the force is being applied in this direction. But though the force is being applied in this direction, the cart does not go in this direction. It is moving horizontally. So the displacement is horizontal, but the force is acting at a certain angle. And this angle is represented by a variable which is called theta. Okay, so just like we use x, so like that we have used theta to indicate this angle. Now this we have got that work is equal to force into displacement. Now that can be written as force into, this is a dot which also indicates multiplication for at least class 9 level. So force into displacement into cos theta. So cos theta is a component which is coming from this angle. Okay, so there's a trigonometric function you'll be getting in class 10 about trigonometry. So there's a trigonometric function, and for any angle, suppose the angle is 45 degree. So for 45 degree, the cos of 45 degree has a fixed value, constant value. Suppose this theta is 60 degree. So cos of 60 degree will have a fixed value. So depending on this particular form, let us see what are the different types of work done. Now suppose there is a body and you are pushing the body This is the direction of your force, and the body is also getting displaced in this direction. Very simple. Suppose this is the body, I am pushing the body, so the body is moving in the direction of my force. So the force and displacement are in the same direction. So that means the angle between them, both are parallel to each other, so the angle between them is 0. So theta is 0. So the formula is work Fs cos theta. So cos of 0 degree has a value of 1. So instead of cos 0, we can write 1. So 1 multiplied by any number is the same. So Fs into 1 will be Fs. So this is an example of positive work done. Next we come to zero work done. Suppose you are applying the force in this direction and the displacement is occurring in this direction. So the angle between it can be like displacement in this direction, that also can be, or force like this and displacement in this direction. Whatever may be the case, if the angle between the force and displacement is 90 degrees, so theta is 90 degree, so work is equal to Fs cos theta. So Fs cos of 90 degree, cos of 90 degree has a value of 0. So Fs into 0, 0 multiplied by anything is 0. So there is a case of 0 work done. We'll be looking into the example. And the third type is negative work done. When we say negative work done, so suppose you are applying the force in this direction and the displacement is taking place in this direction. So the angle between the force and the displacement, theta, is equal to 180 degree. So Fs cos theta, so cos of 180 degree has a value of -1. So it becomes Fs into -1 will be minus Fs. So this is a case of negative work done. Now let us see how these three types of work done can be found in case of a single body. Suppose there is a body and you are pushing the body in this direction. This is the direction of your force, and the body is moving along the direction of your force. It is getting displaced along the direction of your force. So your force will be doing positive work. However, between the body and the surface, there is a force which is opposing the motion, and you know that is the force of friction. So the work done by force of friction, by this particular force, will be negative work done because it is opposite to the direction of displacement, 180 degree in this case. And there is one more force acting on the body. Though the body is getting displaced in this direction, but the force of gravity is pulling the body in the downward direction. Okay, so for example, I am pushing this pen. So there is a frictional force on the pen, so that is doing negative work, and this pen is being pulled by gravity. So the force of gravity and the displacement, the angle between them is 90 degrees. So this particular force will be doing 0 work. So these are the three types of work done that we have. So this is the concept of work done. In the next video, I'll be discussing about energy, the relationship between erg, joule and erg, and the different types of or forms of energy that we have. Thank you.